U.S. stocks continue to soar during today's trading session in the U.S. equity markets. This as policymaker efforts to ease the debt crisis over in Europe overshadowed mostly weak economic reports out of the United States. Now, once again, investors were all focused on Europe this morning, as yesterday did see a downgrade of French banks by Moody's, this on potential exposure to Greek debt. Meanwhile, today, European Commission President Jose Manuel Barroso planned to present options for a eurozone bond program. There was also a conference call between the leaders of Greece, France, as well as Germany, and they all agreed that Greece will indeed remain in the eurozone. And the president of hedge fund Platinum Partners stated that worries over Greece have gone way too far and that the European countries will not let a Greek default create an even larger eurozone debt crisis. Now, the combination of all of that led the way for quite the market rally at the opening bell. However, that rally was slightly stemmed due mostly in part to weak U.S. economic reports, that of which included U.S. business inventories rising less than expected by 0.4%. Retail sales figures expected to rise by 0.2% remained unchanged, and producer prices also remained unchanged, this after rising 0.2% for the month of July. Now, taking a look to see how the U.S. markets closed out today's trading session, they rallied 140.88 points to settle in at 11,246.73. Now, in a breakdown of today's major market movers, we first begin with shares of Sirius XM, which saw its stock jump 6.5%. This after the satellite radio company forecasted a revenue growth of 10% for 2012. Meanwhile, shares of Ralcorp losing more than 8% intraday. This after ConAgra Foods said that if Ralcorp does not enter talks over ConAgra's $5.17 billion offer for the company by September 19th, ConAgra will pull the deal off the table. Meanwhile, shares of BP were rising more than 4.5% today. This after the release of a government report spreading the blame for a series of failures that led up to the Gulf of Mexico spill. At the same time, BP also announced that it has increased its stake in Brazilian biofuel company Tropical Bioenergia. And at the same time, shares of Yahoo rallying today more than 2%. This on news that the company's board plans to meet on Wednesday, and they will discuss a ton of issues, that of which will include electing a new CEO.